Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So, I want to talk about something interesting today. A lot of traders I know are cats stuck in a tree. We all know of the trope where, the cat climbs up the tree and is stuck up there, meow, 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 can't come down. I know a lot of traders like this. You can get into a trade, but you can't get out. Let me explain what the problem is. It's not so much that you can't get out, you don't know how to. And a big misconception is you can get out of a trade anywhere. Anytime you are trying to get out of a trade, it is because you believe the trade is going to do the opposite of what it's currently doing. Let me explain. If you are buying, let's just say your USD, and you want to get out of that trade, so you make 40 pips and you want to get out of that Euro USD buy, it's because you believe at that point in time when you're trying to get out that it's going to sell. Because in order to close a buy, technically you're selling. Think about it. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very cognizant of when you think the market is going to sell and when you think the market is going to buy. And this is why I always tell a lot of my students, you must understand direction. If you do not understand direction, then trading is going to be hard regardless of your entry technique, regardless of your style, regardless of your strategy. You must understand direction. So, how do you not be a cat stuck in a tree? Getting into the trade is very easy. It's as literal as easy as just pressing a button, buy, sell, and that's it, you're good. You want to be able to climb up into the tree, but you also want to be able to descend, and descend in a manner that does not hurt you. Right? How do you do this? It's actually very simple. First things first, you understand direction. You have to understand direction, as in where you think the market is going to go, by virtue of looking at the overall direction, the current direction, using higher and lower time frames in comparison with each other. Understanding price action. What is price action? The action of price. How are candles forming at the high? How are candles forming at the low? What are they doing when they get to the highs or the lows? Very important. And then, obviously, if you are in a buy, if you do not intend on closing the trade, it is because you are cognizant of the fact that it's not showing you anything that it's going to sell. So one of the ways I would be able to stay in the trade and descend when I want to is by trailing the stop loss into profit. What do I mean by this? It means that as my trade goes into further profit, right? If I'm in a buy on, say, Euro USD again, and it goes 40-50 pips in profit, I'm not going to close it. Even if I think it's going to sell, I'm not going to close it. I will move my stop loss out of the minus 10 pips that I would usually have it at and move it into profit now, meaning it'll be plus 10 pips rather than minus 10 pips. And I'm going to keep doing that as price goes further and further into my favor. And the reason for this is, instead of me thinking that it's going to sell, even though I think it's going to sell, I don't have confirmation of this because nobody knows what a market is going to do. So I'm just going to continue to buy it until it actually sells and takes me out via my stop loss in profit. So by doing that, what I'm actually doing, I'm effectively descending the tree when I want without it hurting me. So I can get into the tree and I can get out of the tree. That's what you must do. So we want to be very careful of becoming cats stuck in trees because, you oftentimes need somebody to come and save you. And you don't want that. Nobody wants to be saved. We all want to be able to save ourselves. Like and subscribe, guys. See you all in the next one.